Welcome, everyone. Today, we're diving into one of the most critical moments in world history, the 18-month countdown leading to World War II, a path set by none other than Adolf Hitler himself. Buckle up, because this is a story of bold moves, calculated risks, and a terrifying ambition that changed the world forever. And if you are new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button that you don't miss any updates. January 1938, the rise of confidence. The year is 1938. These are the pinnacle years of Hitler's reign in Germany. The final goal for him is to have complete control of the country and thus change Europe dramatically. His Nazi regime is alive and kicking, and he is becoming more and more ambitious. His goals: to gather together all Germans and to expand to the east of Europe, especially towards Poland and the Soviet Union. But before that, he has his eyes on a closer target. The country is Austria. March 1938, the Anschluss. In March 1938, a new chapter in the third timeline of the narrative begins when Hitler makes his first daring move. Austria, a small but strategically placed neighbor, becomes the object of his desire. By threatening an invasion and pressure on the Austrian Chancellor, he makes him to step down from his position. German armed forces invade Austria without much opposition, and in March 1938, the Anschluss, or the Union of Austria and Germany, is made official. This event, also known as the Anschluss, was a significant one in Hitler's plan to increase the size of Germany. At least it is significant to find that Britain and France, the two major powers of Europe, which could have given a tough fight to Hitler, did nothing. Failing to act only made things worse, and he became more and more aggressive. September 1938, the Munich Agreement. In early September 1938, Hitler already directed his attention to the following of Czechoslovakia, especially the region known as the Sudetenland, which is famous for numerous ethnic Germans. This time his plan is not to attack, but as a bull, he wants to corner the European leaders to force them to hand it over. Another evil example of appeasement: British Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain and leaders of France decide to allow Hitler to annex the Sudetenland region in return for peace. This infamous deal, which was called the Munich Agreement, was supposed to ensure peace in Europe. Soon after Chamberlain came back home, he claimed that he had brought peace for our time. Hitler considered it as an opportunity for him to act aggressively. They pressed the countdown towards the war. March 1939, Czechoslovakia falls. Despite promising that the Sudetenland would be his last territorial demand, Hitler breaks his word just months later. In March 1939, Nazi forces marched into the rest of Czechoslovakia, taking control without firing a shot. Once again, the world watches, but does little to stop him. Now, Hitler has his eyes on his next big prize: Poland. August 1939, the Nazi-Soviet Pact. And at this time, everybody understands that Poland is to be next on the list of Hitler's desires. Instead, The question is how he is going to undertake avoiding a war on two fronts. The answer comes in a shocking move. Perhaps one of the most bizarre events is that at the same time, when Hitler declares the Germans' hate to the Bolshevists, and any agreement between Hitler and Stalin is considered impossible. But while the German dictator and the boss of the Soviet Union were the sworn enemies, the latter signs a non-aggression pact with the former. The treaty is a secret one, containing agreement about the division of Poland between the two totalitarians. With this deal in place, Hitler feels confident. He believes that Britain and France won't intervene, and he secured the East with Stalin's agreement. War is now inevitable. September 1939. Invasion of Poland. On September 1st, 1939, at dawn, the countdown ended. German forces launch a full-scale invasion of Poland using a new and terrifying strategy known as Blitzkrieg, or Lightning War. Within weeks, Poland was crushed. But this time, Hitler's gamble doesn't pay off as planned. Britain and France declared war on Germany just 2 days later, on September 3rd, 1939. World War II has begun. Within 18 months, Hitler was from using the supporters' bare hands to fight and starting a war and changing the map of Europe in the process. The world underestimated him, and the desire to assert himself and to subordinate, if needed, with force. Thus, if the countdown to the war had stopped, the way to destruction had just started in this country. Stay tuned for more episodes where we'll dive deeper into the strategies, battles, and untold stories of World War II. If you found this story insightful, don't forget to like, comment, and share your thoughts below. And make sure to subscribe for more historical deep dives. Thanks for watching.